Welcome to Consumer Problems in Clothing. I'm Miss Long and I wanted to hop on here and give you a quick little welcome and introduction to our course. I'm sorry it's a bit delayed and that I sound a little bit congested, but dealing with the things that we're in right now, this is the best that I've got for you. If you look, I'm on Blackboard and I'm in our syllabus tab right here on this left-hand menu. So this is just an overview syllabus. Don't worry, that long syllabus is attached. What you're seeing over here on this right side is just my information for the course. These are important dates, but please make sure that you're paying attention to the full schedule. If we scroll down, you'll see your textbook. This is what it looks like, and you will need this book. It's a really great book. I tend to think of it as kind of a coffee table book. So I'll go ahead and scroll down. If you keep looking, this talks about our course, and the course is going to be out of 715 total points, but all of that breakdown is right here as well as in your syllabus. There are also some university policies that you need to familiarize yourself with. I've got that information listed here as well as in your long syllabus too. These videos that I'm doing right now, I'm going to do throughout this semester for each of our assignments. So this video is just another course introduction talking about the entire course content, so feel free to check that out if you want to. I've built our schedule according to feedback that I've received in the past when I've done this fully online, and it will update anytime there's a change because it is linked through a Google document. You can click here for a link to the live schedule, or if you click this, you'll be able to access the PDF. So this farthest column right here on this schedule, this is the module folder that you're going to find the content in for that particular time. I've tried to really streamline this so that you're only having to submit things on certain days. And I will also send out an announcement on Mondays letting you know of what's coming up, what you need to make sure that you take care of, and just kind of overall announcements. So if you look, it's pretty much blocked off to Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I'm hoping that will help keep it consistent and pretty easy for you. So if you keep scrolling down, you'll see here that underneath that schedule is going to be the full syllabus. Please read this and refer back to this as questions arise. If you look here also, you'll see course messages. This is where you'll come if you want to send and receive a message. This is my preferred method instead of email just because it helps me stay in the course, and sometimes emails get really clogged up really quickly. But there's also a link over here in the left-hand menu if you want to just click that and send a message too. So now we're going to go over to our online classroom. This is where you're going to spend primarily most of your time. You can also access everything else that you're needing pretty much from this space. So you'll see, once we click on it, that the first thing that's going to pop up is going to be Module 0 or Unit 0. In this is going to tell you information about the course, going to get you thinking about things that we're learning, and it's really just talking about your expectations as well as mine and how we need to interact in our online community. Then there are a few things to take care of course, at the beginning of a semester. It will have our syllabus and academic integrity statement that we have to accept, as well as a little introduction and get to know you activity. In each one of our modules, it's going to give you the readings, the assignments, discussions if there are discussions to attach to them, and each one will open one at a time so that hopefully you're not getting overwhelmed. There's also going to be something called Google Slides and fill in the blank notes. You don't have to turn those in. Those are just for you if you think that will be helpful while you're going through the presentation in your book whenever you get ready for our test. Something else that we'll use, I've already mentioned, are going to be discussions. If you look here in this left-hand menu, you'll see those, but I'll also link these in your module folder so that you can go straight from the module into the discussion. Another item that's always important is going to be our My Grades tab. This will just help you stay up to date with how you're doing in the class, and I will update grades very frequently. If you see any errors, please just reach out and let me know. Another thing that you'll see here is the My Instructor tab. This just has information about me as well as how you can reach me and where to locate me. My office hour information will be here as well. I will host virtual and in-person office hours. Next week, I'll start those, and so feel free to hop in at any time if you need something. I've already kind of mentioned those course messages here. Again, just another place that you can go to get to those. The journal reflections, we are going to have these linked in our module folders, but I will also do a separate video and share that with you about these. What will happen with your journal reflections is that you will have 15 opportunities this semester, and you are only required to complete 10 of those. It's up to you which ones you do, but please note that once we have passed these, you cannot go back and make them up. So be sure just to map this out early so that if you get behind or something happens, you'll still be able to complete all of those. Again, there are 15 opportunities. Only 10 are required, but there's a separate video that I'll share on how to access and complete those. So something that I kind of skipped over just a second ago is the Announcements tab. If you click on this, this is going to push any announcement here as well as to your email. I will always post those in both places, but it is the same thing. So overall, I really think that that is what we need to look at here just getting us started. But if something doesn't make sense or is difficult to access, please reach out, let me know. I'm happy to help you. This is one of my very favorite classes, so I'm really excited that you're taking this with me. And just be on the lookout next Monday for our first weekly announcement. But if something comes up, just let me know.